Alrighty, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and welcome guys who may have already arrived. Hope you guys are having a pleasant day so far. We are continuing because last time I somehow miraculously managed to beat Omega Mark II, and that was interesting to say the least. And welcome to you, Clayton, and also welcome to you... who was it earlier? Bulk Keegan, I think? Sorry, when I popped out the chat in order to have it more easily readable for me, it kind of deleted the messages, so I'm not sure who said stuff earlier, but welcome to you as well. I hope you have a pleasant day so far. So, last time, as I said, we just managed to beat Omega Mark II miraculously on the first try, where Kara decided to just whack it until it died. So, I'm not entirely sure what exactly is up with that, let's be honest here. But I did look up a little bit of the AI script of Omega Mark II. And it turns out, it looks like he has the same weakness as Omega, well, the regular Omega, in that you can actually stop him. And also, he is not immune, as in he cannot evade songs. So that's kind of strange. So basically, you can just stop him forever and just kill him like that as well, probably. Assuming you are quick enough or something like that. And hey Sun Knight, welcome to you. So yeah, just to make sure... Oh, I actually need to start a timer again. Just to make sure people don't mistake this, no running means no running from enemies in combat. I can run on the overworld, that is perfectly acceptable and fine. So... where was I? First of all, I need to heal up, and then I had chops on you guys. In order for you guys to learn those. I'm not entirely sure what it was about, but oh well. Actually, you had a bard, didn't you? Oh, you already learned bard now. So for Omega, essentially it was accidentally spoiled to me that it actually reacts to rapid fire by full healing itself, but that full heal is a 1 in 3 chance. But since it's also 2 possible counters, I think, it's basically a 4 in 9 chance to not heal. But chances are that I would get this enough times in a row in order for it to die in the end to a few rapid fires was actually pretty decent. My alternative strategy would have been using jump and figuring out the elemental weakness somehow, somewhat, but I wasn't sure about that. The next thing I would probably have tried before that would have been attempting to see how he reacts to a full force rapid fire with Bard Song at max level, like we just dealing max damage essentially with rapid fire and see whether he would survive that. So we would deal basically 8 times 10,000 damage, and he would not have survived that, so I could have basically one-shot this poor guy. Which kind of makes me think about, this is probably not going to be too difficult to beat the other boss, as long as I can hit him. But we'll see about that. Now, my first order of operation will be getting back in order to save. Also Ferris, I want to equip with some stuff again, so she can actually deal decent damage. That's the current plan. And also... yeah, that's fine. Lena, I don't know what you want to do. I could teach you Cannoneer, that way you have the abilities available, just in case I would want to play around with them afterwards. Or I could make you... actually, Chemist does have an interesting one. Potions are double the effect thanks to it having a passive double effect of potions bonus in combat. Oh well. Ranger. I guess you could learn rapid fire as well. Or berserker. Haha, that's a horrible idea. Honestly, I don't think this dungeon is going to take too much longer. So, what I'm inclined to do instead is just have her sit back and not worry about stuff and just sit here and heal once in a while. You have a weird question for me in chat. Do you guys know anything about frame gaming? I've never heard of that. So, we are here. I assume this leads back outside. The left and right were buttons. So these ones were the ones where we just beat them. Oh, Kara needs the Hermes boots again. That would be kinda clever. Ray. Is Kara stopped or paralyzed? I think she is. Because she doesn't move anymore. Another reason why we want to have Hermes boots again. On her naturally. Hermes sandals are just way too good. And it does hold true that almost in all cases I want Hermes sandals. There's that ridiculous sorcerer's mantle that just makes you immune to all forms of elements. How do I get out of here? There's that ridiculous sorcerer's mantle that makes you immune to all forms of elements, but at the same time, well, that's a nice counter. At the same time, it does remove your ability to get boosted permanently by haste, which is kind of a big deal, because if your character dies, you don't have that benefit anymore. Good evening to you, Igora. Greetings to you, Patch Shifter, and welcome to you as well, Rizikun. Hope you guys are having a pleasant day so far. And the optional dungeon is definitely interesting. I feel like the bosses are a bit too easy in the... Wow. Hello. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Welcome everybody. I hope you're doing well over there. Thank you for hosting the raid process, I appreciate that. Also, anybody who does not know, the Kuzog Grande number 4 is going to be starting soon-ish, so make sure you sign up for that. For anybody who does not know what Kuzog Grande is, it is essentially a bad games marathon. Not bad games marathon, excuse me. A bad games blind race competition. Why did I say marathon? Either way, welcome guys, I hope you're doing well. Synergy! I really wonder what that synergy thing is about, because the raid messages are always implying something fascinating happened in various things. So welcome guys, hope you're doing well. And for me, what I'm doing here is I'm currently playing Final Fantasy V Game Boy Advanced version. I have never beaten this game before, and I have no idea what this is. You feel yourself begin to warp someplace, but strong magical barrier prevents it. Oh, I see. This is probably where I need to go in the end. So, I've never done the GBA Extra Dungeon. I have a lot of knowledge about Final Fantasy V by itself, but I've never done the Game Boy Advance Extra things at all. So this is pretty much news to me, what is going to be happening here, or what is happening here for that matter. And also, please no spoilers, because this is basically a challenge run. Earthquake. So, I'm also not allowed to run away from encounters, and that kind of, I feel like, has made the game maybe a little bit too easy compared to what I expected of the bosses. Like, it felt like Omega Mark II was pretty much the exact same as regular Omega, except that I didn't know which element was particularly efficient against them. So here I'm going to berserk this guy. Oops, you just accidentally berserked yourself, or try to anyways. This should work too. Left jab. And the counters, which will just straight up kill him. So I opened this hole here earlier. I don't know what's in it. I accidentally used the same spell again. So I meant to berserk the enemy, because berserk actually never misses unless you are immune to it. And it also makes enemies not be able to counterattack anymore. This guy is dead. We only need to hit 2 hits. I could use rapid fire, which never misses, but the animation is way longer. So on average, I think it's better if I just, well, don't do that. Synergy. So, I don't know what's in here. We'll see. We do have Geomancer as a passive. Berserk this guy. Berserk allows me to attack him without him counterattacking. He counterattacks with Earthquake, but he's not fast enough to actually get any attacks in by himself. There appears to be nothing up there. Let's check through the lava. Lava normally does hurt you, but as mentioned, in this case it doesn't, since I do have the Geomancer passive, which, well, Geomancer allows you to not get hurt by lava. It's really that simple. And even though the enemies are, generally speaking, rather strong, it's just I have built my cactus in a way where they end up being really strong. Like, that's an understatement. They are crazy powerful with the setup I've given them and also the weapons I found. So we are kind of breezing through regular encounters, and the biggest difficulty really is trying to not worry about or trying to get past those regular encounters. They are not difficult, they also don't really cost me any resources in particular. Just a little bit of magic here and there, but I have plenty of elixirs left over. Even if I were to have to refill magic in different ways, I could just go ahead and use Osmose in order to absorb MP from enemies. So it's essentially just more of a battle of endurance rather than anything else for me right now. Kara takes care of this guy. So rapid fire, never misses, ignores enemy's defense, attacks 4 times. But could trigger up to 2 counterattacks if the enemy is still alive after this. Hey, Crystal Dragon. Did you know that those Crystal Dragons have a common steal of an elixir? Unfortunately, I don't have anybody to be able to steal. Maybe I should give the thing to Ferris for stealing. Oh, Filthy Luck, thank you. Thank you so much for subscribing to Twitch Prime. Welcome back to you. Well, glad you enjoy your stay. Thank you so much. How are you doing today? Your apology is up. You don't have to apologize. It was an honest mistake. But I appreciate it, thank you. Alrighty, those are going to be interesting. If I attack those guys, they are going to be counterattacking with not silly, which is confusion. We are not resilient against confusion. They are also sporting a permanent reflect on themselves, which means in order for me to cast the spell on them, I will have to first reflect something off of myself. I do believe they are weak to Holy, since they are undead after all. And I'm going to just go with Holy Blades and a Rapid Fire, which should pretty much take care of at least one of them. They have 20,000 HP. But what I do want to try is whether you can Berserk them, because I've never tried this. Berserk works in a way where the enemy will never be able to dodge the Berserk. Berserk always hits if the enemy is not immune to it, and you can Berserk them indeed. So we are pretty much fine. Alrighty. If I reflect off of my shield... Oh, they're not weak to Holy apparently. Also, I think they are on permanent effect of Protect, which means my damage is half. So yeah, if I didn't Berserk those guys, they would have now counterattacked each one of them. And that would have been potentially really dangerous. Let's just focus down one of them. If you catch and release one of those shield dragons, they do have Almagest as their special. Just trying to think whether there's anything else I could do, but... Well, actually, I could just use Golem and ignore having to Berserk them. But at the same time, Lena is kind of slow. So I think I'm better off just using Rapid Fire in order to take care of them. By the way, I said Rapid Fire is 4 attacks. Well, we have 2 weapons equipped. So 1 attack is essentially 2 strikes. And... well... let's shot. 2 times 4 makes 8, so it's 8 attacks total. Golem is so good. Golem is crazy good, I agree. If I've ever wondered what Dragon Fangs are for, Dragon's Fangs are for you to... mix them with alchemist ingredients, or sell them for a bunch of money. Considering that I have an insane amount of money and I'm never going to use it, that's not what I'm going to do. On the other hand, as mentioned earlier, I'm not going to be using alchemist mixes either. I don't plan on using alchemy. Because alchemy is pretty overpowered in this game. Oh well. Like, you can mix your HP to be double, you can mix absorbing literally every element, you can mix... You can make so many things that make the game or the bosses just trivial, assuming you can set up properly. The setting up portion might be a bit tricky / difficult, but nothing usually all that rough. Oh, have we arrived? No. What is this? It's a trap! Monster attack! Uh-oh. Haha! There's the Nin Shinryu. So this is the other super boss. I did not realize he was in a chest. I could have expected that. But well, I guess I'm not going to get any setup. We are just going to go for now. Which means, what you are going to do first of all is, I want you to use... I have no idea about this guy, please no spoilers. I'm going to use the... Oh, right, we got a force shield. I have not even checked out what that is. I need to check that next time. Mass Immune, there we go. And use the Mass Immune to speed up our friend here. You're going to use Mighty Guard as well. So he used Mighty Guard, which gives you haste, float, and shell, which reduces all damage by half, essentially. And I assume this guy will counterattack. I have no idea what he will do. We'll see. I'm just going to use Strain Blade to potentially heal up. Maelstrom is... That was weird. Why did you do that twice? Maelstrom is low HP, essentially. Less than 10%. I'm going to use Uraga on you, which is a full heal. Single target is a full heal. Multi-target is just a strong heal to everybody. I'm going to actually use Osmose here. Because my plan is running him out of magic. I don't know what he can do, but I'd rather not figure it out, to be honest. We have light magic. And I'm going to use Blink on you, because I have no idea what this guy will do or how he will counterattack. Blink allows us to get dodge attacks. So he just used Blaze, and unfortunately I didn't manage to attack in time, so... yeah. Arise is a full heal on Revival. Zombie Breath should not heal too much. If Zombie Breath kills a character, that character would just be straight up dead. Alright, let's see. Rapid Fire. What Rapid Fire does is it attacks 4 times, and Osmose Blade deals 25% of the enemy's MP and damage. That was strange. Oh, one of her weapons apparently does not... Ew, that's a strong earthquake. One of her weapons does... Also, I need to apply Mighty Guard again. One of her weapons apparently does not... It cannot get the thing. Let's put it that way. It just skipped a turn or something like that. Like the Mass Immune cannot get enchanted. I messed that. I'm going to give you an Air Knife and a Mage Master. I don't care what you have, as long as your weapons actually can absorb MP. Ooh, 2 attacks. And Fairy's counterattack literally didn't do anything. This is interesting. I'm not sure what to think of that. Either way, I'm going to heal you. Again, I have no idea what this guy does, but I'm going to be curious to figure that out. Golem will absorb a lot of physical damage there. Also, Fairy should go into the back row. I'm going to use Osmose on you as well. Essentially, I want to run him out of magic. I don't know what kind of magic he uses, but it feels like it's a good idea. Poison Breath, that's really probably one of the weakest moves he can do, as long as I have a sufficient amount of HP. Let's see. Absorbing your MP. Or not. So, the developers definitely did realize how strong... Oh, curse. What's that? I don't know whether that does anything. The developers definitely did realize how ridiculously powerful Rapid Fire is, so it looks like they have measures in place to prevent that from being all that strong in this combat. Kind of like they did with Omega Mark II. Let's just do a regular attack here, to see whether I can even hit him. That's expected. I expect him to have really high evasion, so... Try Rapid Fire again. Oh, there we go. Some of them hit. So the numbers you see is 25% of his current MP. Zombie Powder. Unfortunately, we are not immune against Zombie. Oh, he counters with Zombie Power and Almagest. That's pretty extreme. So zombie powder, and Almagest. That was 3 counterattacks. Presumably he does not necessarily have to counterattack with stuff that he does. The nice thing about zombie powder is that even though it's really devastating one way or another, I'm just going to defend here. Even though it's really devastating one way or another, it does keep the buffs on the cactus, so I don't have to worry about that. Almagest, unfortunately, does introduce... Ooh, Ice Storm. That's a lot of damage right there. Almagest, it does introduce... HP leak, so we are continuously losing HP. I really wanted to have a bard for this battle. Zombie breath. Okay, nobody died, so that's a plus. He's insanely fast, by the way, which is kind of pretty much the thing he does, being really fast. So we're going to try and heal up. So, I don't think I need to reapply Spellblade. Try hitting him with normal attacks. So in theory, that would mean he has no more MP left, I guess? I'm not sure what to think of that. You have a small split as well. No, he does have MP left. This is 25%, so we still do a lot. Lightning is 25% of my maximum health and damage. Wait, use blue magic, mighty guard again. I need to elixir very soon. Thank you for the physicals. So I'm trying to absorb some more MP from him. So it looks like... What? He's silenced? Really? That works? Now that's incredibly unlikely to happen. Let me put it this way. Mage Masher has a 1 in 4 chance to proc silence. Or it's a 1 in 3. Either way, it's only a chance to proc silence. Then we need to get through his magic evasion and also the level difference. So this is incredibly unlikely to happen. Also, it will tell me that I could just use Silence Blade in order to have him not get silenced. But what I've noticed so far, every time I attacked, it seems like every third time I attack, he actually gets damaged or something like that. Or something like that. Poison Breath. Essentially, I just want to remove his MP as gradually as I can. That's the current plan. So we are back all at full HP now. So this guy is not easy. Let's try this spell. This spell should remove his Mighty Guard. Let's actually through Rapid Fire. Okay. Second Rapid Fire should hit, right? Curse? I still don't know what that does. Doom. Doom is a Doom clock, 30 seconds to live. Because we have haste, it's actually double the time. Now this is awkward. Became a zombie. But the Doom clock didn't disappear, so I'm just going to let him die, because there's not actually anything you can do about that. Mora, Shapur, Silk. Anything else I can do with you for now? Let's see. Shinryu absorbed Holy. This guy might absorb Holy as well, for all I know. Yes, he does. And he does respond with Almagest anyways. Despite him actually getting healed by the thing, he just responds with Almagest. Maelstrom, and she's dead because that's kind of how Maelstrom and Almagest work in conjunction. So I need to figure out when Almagest is going to hit. Could I? Oh. Oh, I think Curse actually applies stop. And she's not immune to stop because of not having the... Hermes boots. Hermes boots make you immune to stop. Please, that's unfortunate. I don't know why that procs twice. There's some stuff happening under the hood that it doesn't want to tell me. The game, that is. How much MP have I drained from Neo Shinryu? I'm not entirely sure. I know Almagest is actually a spell that costs MP, despite you never being able to use it yourself as a player. So I just kind of know that this is a thing. Also, the shield on Lena reminds me that I want to equip a shield on Ferris as well. So I'm going to do that real quick. You get another Aegis shield, because I know that is good. The Force shield might be really crazy good too, I just don't know what it is about. I think the Kotetsu is the one... No, it's not Kotetsu. The ninja weapon from... The legendary ninja weapon is actually one that gives you a chance to block physical attacks, although that still doesn't seem to be all that important. Bloodsword gives you +5 intelligence instead, so we are going with that. So, we have our next turn is... I want Ferris to... Okay, not yours. But I need a elixir on Ferris to regenerate MP. I actually haven't checked MP on Lena, should probably do that. So, I'm going to try and absorb some more MP off of him if I get the attack opportunity. So it looks like he would potentially counter there, but he didn't in the end. So, aside from that, do you have anything else that would be interesting? Mind Blast, good Paralyze, Death Claw, not that incredibly unlikely. Flash might work, theoretically, we could blind him. But again, I would love to have a Darkness Bow, and I just don't. Oh. It was defending then. You attack 2, trying to absorb some RMP, and you wait until Romp attacks, just in case the counterattacks are too devastating. Poison Breath. At least he didn't open up with the ridiculous Tsunami Wave. 314. Let's see real quick. 314 times 4 is about 1200 MP he had left, so he has about 900 MP left right now. Let's try. Oh boy. Zombie Powder. I'm pretty sure this is a counterattack. This is on Lena, I think. Not entirely sure. Either way, it's bad. If it's on Lena, otherwise I don't think it matters. For the others, they seem to have immunity against everything. Doom. 30 seconds to live. That's also counter. So Doom, Zombie Powder are the counterattacks. Oh, Tidal Wave. Oh, that's a lot of damage. We actually managed to survive Tidal Wave. It's interesting to me. So first of all, I would like to Kyuraga you, but that would be a waste. Lena's who needs an elixir too. Maelstrom. That's okay. Ice Storm, that's a lot of damage. Thankfully Lena survived. Okay. Arise. You have one more Arise left in you. Then you need an elixir. Yes, regular Shinryu can be Berserk, which trivializes him. The thing is, this guy might be able to be Berserk as well. That was something that came to mind as well. But I just don't want to test it, to be completely honest with you. I just... In case he could Berserk him, I would prefer not to. Because I just want to see what else he can do. Alrighty, you get an elixir. And you just rapid fire, because that should be fine. And you're going to wait, just in case you need to throw a holy water. First we'll go Ferris with the Mighty Guard, then an elixir for Lena, then rapid fire with Osmol's Blade. 175, 131, 99, 74, 55. So 150, actually 100 HP left at this point. Yes. Nice blocks, guys. That's only 1 in 3 chance with the Aegis Shield to block attacks. So it looks like Neo Shinryu actually has dummy targets. So I'm not necessarily attacking the same target all the time. But this also seems to be true for just straight up regular attacks on him too. So I'm not sure what to think of that. Try a Mind Blast just to see what happens. It does hit. Nice. There's no numbers. It basically means that it attacks a target that is not affected by anything. Let me powderize the counter. I don't think it matters on you. So he has basically no MP left at this point, so I'm going to start giving you Flare Blade. So in case you hit him, it's going to hurt. I don't think Shinryu, the regular one anyways, does not have any particular weaknesses. Aside from being a dragon, and certain weapons being efficient against dragons. But that's about it. Let's see. That's good damage right there. So we are basically making really good headway. He should not have much of an Almagest anymore. But Maelstrom on the wrong targets that are still under the HP leech effect are going to struggle a bit here. He didn't counter Mind Blast, it looked like. And he didn't counter this at all, so that was probably the thing, dummy target that didn't counter. So the reason why I know it doesn't counter is because there was no pause in between. So that's kind of my main tell, so to speak. Ice Storm, that's a lot of damage. Thanks to Mighty Guard, we actually do survive this reasonably well. Okay. It seems like there's 3 different targets to me. I don't know whether that's accurate, but that's kind of what I'm seeing right now anyways. I should try whether Golem has run out. Oh, it did run out. I didn't even notice that, because they were blocking the physical attacks. So that's kind of convenient. powder. Zombie powder. So he attacked with the counterable attacks the target that was zombie powdered. Or the target that uses zombie powder, I guess you could say. Trying to heal everybody. No information until I'm done with this guy. I apologize, but I'm even mostly avoiding reading chat right now, so that nothing can accidentally get answered. I'm mainly just having thoughts and theories. That was a nice counter. But counter on the guy that... Okay, the physical attacks come from the enemy. That is... not something we want to target. You try again. I wish I didn't have to wait for this long until I get to move, so I probably should have an increased battle speed. 13, 10, 7, 6. That is 12 MP left on him. Pretty good, so we also know that he doesn't replenish his MP in any form. There's... you, I don't think it matters. So, at least a form that has MP had no longer any MP, and probably Almagust doesn't do anything. Zombie powder will still be kind of devastating though. He almost seems to target the lowest character, which is kind of strange. You get now Flare Blade as well. I don't even know whether you currently have the strongest weapons equipped. You don't, do you? Yeah, no. Haha, I need to actually equip you with proper stuff. So, let's see. Onginus is strong, but we can't use the stuff with it. Hey, I do have a Dark Bow. Well, not like the physical attacks are particularly dangerous. When did I get a Dark Bow? Did I buy one? I'm a dummy. I'm actually curious what the Ferris Bow would do. Calibur is okay. Kagenui is actually one of the stronger ones. So let's find the Ragnarok Blade. Because at least I know this one is really good. Mute. Oh. Oh, this is bad. Mute means the spells are not going to work anymore, are they? Or not? I thought mute was basically muting the entire battle screen, so no spells could be cast anymore. But apparently that's not the case. Alright. Oh, what? Okay, that's mildly surprising. Maybe now with the one of the other forms can actually get hits. Which is actually kind of fine by me, because I was wondering whether bosses and enemies wouldn't have that much HP because the maximum number is 65,535. But he doesn't seem to counterattack anymore. It's kinda nice. First of all, heal everybody. Actually, you need to heal yourself, interestingly enough. Doesn't matter. And then we summon Golem again against physicals. Yeah, it definitely feels like it's a 50-50 now. Not enough MP! Haha! I don't know which target we drained the MP from, but definitely a target that impacted it. Maybe I shouldn't have done this, because he could just double zombie powder and then we're in real big trouble. Uh-oh. I definitely shouldn't have done that. Here. I'm running out of holy water. Thankfully we did get a few drops from enemies. Rip. Oh, a double rip. So you have 100 MP left. Nice. You just defend, because I could use a Phoenix down, but it's kind of unnecessary since I would want to heal up anyways afterwards, so I might as well just use a Rise instead. Okay, now he is starting to hurt a lot here. So, order of operation. Mighty God again. So we have Shell on everybody. Plus then I'm going to give another elixir over to Ferris. Golem again. Golem absorbs a tremendous amount of physical attack power. So I'm actually mildly considering having Kara use a dark bow. Oh, I was waiting too long. I was contemplating for too long. But on the other hand, the damage should be pretty good overall. Giga Flare. Meteor. He didn't have enough MP for Meteor. I was really worried about Giga Flare there. Oh, but that only was 700 damage. But hey, his Meteor... I think based on his magic power, his Meteor would have probably been pretty extreme. Like if it hit one character each. Wait, Meteor is actually fixed damage. Unless it's a special kind of Meteor. What happens if Doom counts all the way down on a zombie? It stays on the number 0 and doesn't do anything. You can just undo the zombie status and then it's fine. Now let's see what Force Shield does. True. Also, we get the ultimate weapon, whatever that is. Okay, Force Shields. I was not even prepared. I wanted to have Sing, at least one character, but oh well. Ultimate weapon is here. Let's see what the Force Shield does before that. Force Shield. Heavy shielded defense against elemental attacks. So... I guess all elemental attacks get nullified. I'm not going to give this to you. I'm going to give you the Sorcerer's Mantle. I'm going to give you a new weapon actually. Ultima weapon, 264 attack. Sword of the Power of Destruction. 180 attack. So this is actually 30 more than the Brave Blade. That's pretty ridiculous. Also gets 2 strength, 2 agility, 2 stamina. But I would say this thing is pretty good. Vishnu Vest does reduce damage from fire, ice and lightning. Very, very frightening. Sorcerer's Mantle is probably better than you in the end. You also now get the Mass Immune, so you can haste yourself. Actually, you don't get the Mass Immune yet. Only once we actually get into combat with stuff. Alrighty. After fighting Omega Mark II yesterday, I'm not as surprised anymore that I managed to beat this thing first try. Because I feel like I'm kind of over-leveled here at this point. Ultima weapon is not a Night Sword. Interesting. Also, welcome to you, Fearless Decoy and Ep and anybody else who may have joined us. You're allowed to tell me now everything about Neo Shinryu and as to why it's such a weird boss battle. Because I don't really think I understood it entirely. What is this? This is spooky. I'm going to use Mighty Guard and Claret's Dragon. And unlike the other Shield Dragon, it seems to be under the effect of Protect automatically. It does have counterattacks, but we don't see any right now. Or maybe not. Maybe that's just my normal damage. He has dummy targets. Let's see. Flare. He does have 2 blank targets to refuse things like rapid fire. I see, so that's specifically against rapid fire, I take it. Oh yeah, before I do anything, you are going to... wait. I don't think I need 2 blue mages. White mages. Although it was kind of nice to be able to revive without any trouble. And I do definitely want Mighty Guard, so who would get Sing instead? So Golem didn't seem to be all that important. I could have just... I had plenty of free turns on my white mages where I could have just cast Blink instead. I like Golem, but I'm going to go ahead and give you Sing instead now. Just in case I run into the next boss without realizing it's a boss. Again, Source's Mantle to nullify elemental damage, Black Robe for magic evasion, Ribbon for a lot of status immunities. You will get the mass immune. But for now, I'm going to give you... By the way, what does Demon's Rod do? Aegis Shield. The Force Shield I actually want to give to Ferris once we are in combat against the next boss. I assume there's only 1 boss left based on circumstances. Neo Shinri is still a dragon. He takes huge damage from Dragoon's lances and Apollo's harp. Right, if he managed to hit the target. Makes sense. Speaking of dragons. Well, that open weapon packs quite a punch, I would say. So Ferris can one-shot red dragons now as well. Actually, I never tested that before, whether she could or not. So... I know the name of the final thing that we're going to be encountering, but I don't actually know what exactly it is or how it looks like, so I'm going to be really curious about Enua. And I have a pretty good idea where I can get to it now, because I press buttons in order to open up this left and right section, this right section and the other left section. Alright, this is... Did I come from above? I think I did. Flare Blade. We unfortunately don't have anything like that. They don't deal much damage. The big danger really is that they are going to counterattack and making us dizzy. Flash didn't work. Requiem might work. Double shield dragon, yeah. Somehow those enemies that you can face otherwise are still the most irritating ones to face. Although they don't seem to counterattack right now. Requiem, okay, they are not undead. I don't know what they are, aside from really strong. I guess what I could do is just wait until they kill themselves by virtue of me counterattacking. And he flees. That's so weird. Please no more shield dragons, they take ages. So I kind of more or less went straight for the other dude. Honestly, I don't think, even if there is any weapons in here, I'm all that interested in them. Let's actually see real quick. I wonder whether I can dispel them. Also, just out of curiosity, I'm going to use the Saga Blade. Nope, cannot dispel them. Not silly. Okay, there's the problem. Thank you. Oh, okay, it didn't revert the thing though. You only have a Thief's Knife, so you don't deal that much damage with it, probably. Let's see. Nope. Thief's Knife is not the solution. Ow. Ow. Thankfully it's the same target twice this time too. What did I give you? Did I give you Blade yet? No, I only tried the thing. What about Breakblade? No, Breakblade is not going to work. I'm 99% certain about that. Thank you, I appreciate you knocking her back to not silly. Because confusion is really the biggest danger right now. Berserk would be great. If only we could actually hit Berserk without Reflect, would be so nice. So what did I give you? Breakblade, that's not going to work. I'm like 99% certain about that. Let's try Fire, they look kind of undead. You know Ice doesn't work. Probably the solution is just Flare Blade again. Again, they have Reflect on them innately, so I need to hope that Berserk just hits the other target now, because it's a 50-50 chance. Okay, it didn't. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's the thing here. Oh, he has low HP and fleet. Okay. He's also not weak to fire either. It looks like they don't necessarily counter rapid fire though, which is surprising. Golden shield, okay. So, we're going back over to the left. Need to run a bit further to the left as soon as we get out of here. Boom. An Ultima Blade, by the way, does not stay on Ferris, unfortunately. I just gave Ferris a stronger weapon, so we would have two characters who could one-shot the stronger characters, whereas Valkara generally cannot. Generally. One thing I probably should test is whether the Ultima weapon can get spell-bladed. So I should likely just switch over the weapon to Rump. Oh yeah, sorry Ferris. You got a Gladius for now. Oh yeah, the Ultima weapon is just strictly stronger. Actually, not strictly. It has to have less strength attached to it. Alrighty. Ultimate weapon here for you. Since you're my second attack here, you get the Apocalypse Blade now. And the Kangenu is actually worse than the Ragnarok Blade, which is curious. And Kageno is better than your Gladius though. Oh, right, I forgot about that. I was running. Alrighty, we are back here. We're going to save after our success against Shinryu. I feel like it would have been a lot more interesting if I was lower level against those bosses here. That's kind of the danger about those challenge runs, because they may make certain aspects challenging, but suddenly other things get easier. Or easier anyways, because I felt like Neo Shinryu, it was interesting, but I could have gone for attacks way quicker. Oh well. Hi. If you truly wish to go forward, you must defeat he who is locked in the dungeons of the Sealed Temple. Defeat him and all barriers to your progress will fall. You mean this thing? You feel yourself beginning to warp someplace, but a strong magical barrier prevents it. Okay, I'm missing something else now. Fair enough, thank you. I mean, it does help that I don't get wiped out in one spell attack. That is just unfortunate, because I wasn't prepared for it and have to walk back to it for 10 minutes. So, I'm missing something else now. What could I be missing? I like how one attack is fine on him. Oh, no. Not those guys. Actually, we should be able to double swing them to death with just you. Yeah, easily. Oh yeah, wait. That's not near as good as I thought it would be. Like, it protects against all elements. Are you sure? Oh, there might be some other boss that I just don't know about, or maybe forgot. Actually, there doesn't seem to be anything down there. Right, there wasn't anything over here. I guess I haven't explored the Dragon Cave just north of here properly yet. So that's probably a thing I could do, or try for that matter. There was also a few other areas that I haven't entirely explored yet. Main reason why I use rapid fire here, by the way, is because those guys have a lot of evasion, and it's the one move that I have to guarantee a hit. The real final boss is the friends we made along the way. Who knows? So, note to self, I never have to go back over here again, because it's kind of pointless. Oh! Oh, wait a second. I think I have an idea. You know the guy that was in the prison place? The other guy has told us that we have a key now. I think we have to go back there. I forgot about this guy entirely until just now. Basically, I was mentally just walking back through the dungeon, trying to visualize where I get to places. Now I'm wondering whether it would be quicker to warp back. Because we went through quite a few places in order to get here. The bass is missing in this music. I would also like to get more holy waters, so I guess, oopsie, going outside would be not a bad idea. Alright, I accidentally survived this one. Basically, I think a simple rapid fire from Romp should do the trick on him now. But it's kinda dangerous to attack those guys physically without actually killing them. So, I don't really remember. Oh yeah, this is the room where you can go both up and down on the left and right side. That's unfortunate. What do you do if you attack but don't kill the duelist? What do? They counterattack with something that seems to deal flat damage, not mitigated by anything, probably based on their current HP. So very unhealthy. Just to make sure we kill this guy. Was there a warp outside somewhere? In the previous section I think there was. Also, by the way, I'm checking behind the waterfall. There doesn't appear to be anything. Pretty sure Romp's rapid fire will kill this guy. That's like 22,000 damage. Yep. He had a cottage on him. Previously, the way I handled them is I berserked them, so they wouldn't counterattack anymore. Oh yeah, I think I want to have throw for the previous section here. You're impressed that he was carrying a whole cottage in that loincloth. Well, I guess realistically the more likely explanation is that we stumbled upon his camp. By the way, what's the deal with those assassins? Is that actually 2 enemies rather than just 1? Alright, there's a warp right over here. How did I get? I think it was just at the entrance actually, so it makes sense for me to also go and buy some holy water. So I think on the right side here... Oh, right. I will find the things I'm looking for. I did not mean to rapid fire. Yeah, and exit is what I'm saying. This guy is dead. You have 6,000 HP. Actually, it wouldn't have been dead. Could you stop attacking the thing? Over and over again. Hidden steal. I love how a mock attack is 1,000 damage from the back row. Hey, thank you for the holy water. I'm going to give you throw for now. I will try to make you the fastest character. Hermes sandals, something that gives a lot of agility. Black cow. Yeah, Shuriken gives even more agility. Asuka's katana gives even more agility. Iron Lash gives 2 agility apparently. I guess the Gladius also gives utility. Yeah, Gladius also gives agility, so Fire Lash is actually better from this thing. Probably, wait, this thing? Yeah. Where is the Fire Lash? There it is. Yeah, this is better. So 52 agility on you, 70. Okay, I'm going to briefly unequip the ribbon on you, just so Lena is faster. Wait. This is not what I expected to find over here. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. I thought that would be sufficient. Oh, I need to give her a Fire Rod, or Magus Rod for that matter. Right, that's the thing she is lacking. So dual wield on literally every character is kind of handy. Magus Rod increases elemental damage of spells and such. This is the entrance, isn't it? Yeah, that's the entrance, I think. So maybe it's just walking is faster. No, I'm pretty sure it's really close to teleporting outside. The problem right now is that I don't necessarily know where the teleport is. Except for... I think it's just to the right of here. I thought it was just right of here. Maybe it's up? There it is. This is what I'm looking for. Warp Zone! Neat. Okay. We're back here. Briefly going to save on another slot, just in case I messed that thing up completely. So... one open, sealed by mysterious power. Door's been filled in. I assume I can get back now. The Demon Sword has +2 magic, poison elemental, and 16% chance of inflict instant death, and then it works from the back row. I see. So, nothing terribly exciting. Worse than a scythe, actually. Hang on, the doorbell's ringing. Give me a second. Alrighty, doorbell rang, person decided to just walk away as I looked into the thing. It's just kind of like, okay, I guess it must have not been that important. Alrighty, so I need holy waters. You hope it's pizza? That would be nice, but it's also rather expensive over here. You pay like 40 bucks for a pizza. Just a regular one. So, stock up on high potion. Let's just stock up on all the consumable goods. Because why not? Highly unlikely I will ever use them, but, well, I have too much money anyways. $40 for a pizza? Yes. What is on that pizza? Nothing special. That's just how expensive it is over here in Japan. That's kind of the unfortunate thing about it. Alrighty, I don't know what I want to do with ethers. I can buy 42 elixirs. You want to buy anything else? Not really. It's probably a bit overkill anyways. Alrighty, so I think I need to go to the right side in order to get to Twintania. Twintania. I think I forgot what I was about to say. Was it on the right? There it is. Or the left. Maybe it was on the left instead. I don't know. I'll just flip a coin. What do you guys think? Left or right? My Japanese is pretty good, it sounds like English. I don't know any Japanese. Well, almost none, really. Alright, so now we're back. I'm just going... Left, you say? Alright, let's go left. I'm not actually whether this is going to be... That one-shots them too. That's ridiculous. Let's see left first. They're not weak to fire. It's just that we deal that much damage by now. Let's see. Ah, this actually looks pretty good. Nice. Alrighty. I assume we have to prepare for a boss fight, assuming we can open that gate. But the question is whether I want to prepare for the boss fight before opening the gate, because it might just burst in at us. I think the answer is yes. That was a silly decision. As a total guess, I believe it. As I said, I would have just flipped the coin. Because I knew it was very close to the entrance, but I didn't know anymore whether it was left or right. Alrighty, so I would like for you to have Sing. Then I'm going to also give you a Sorcerer's Mantle. You are getting a black robe, ribbon, Aegis Shield, the Mass Immune. Then you get to go first. You get the Force Shields. Actually, Force Shield and Vision Vest is a bit overkill, probably. I'm going to instead give you Black Garb. You also get a weapon that has physical defense, preferably. Which I really wish I didn't sell those Magors now. Eh. Oh well. Wait, doesn't Defense Blade also have that trait or property that you can block enemy attacks? Hey, I forgot about that. You also get the ribbon, and you have the buttons that you will be running with. I'm going to give you the Mirage Vest against... No, I'm going to give you the Vision Vest against magical attacks. You get the Mirage Vest against physical. Well, one physical is not going to do a whole lot. Well, maybe. Either way, do you have better buttons now? No, not really. Alright, attempt number 1. Will this be the boss or thing? Ah, maybe I should have tested whether I could even open the cell door. I just realized. Oh. In return for opening the jail, I'll rip your limb from limb. What a deal. Oh, so actually it was a good thing that I could beforehand. Aha. So, Spellblades. I'm just going to run him out of magic again. That sounds like a good idea to me. I just like running enemies out of magic. And I'm just really curious how this is going to work out. I assume this guy will also have some form of defense against rapid fire. Drain touch. Well, that's not terribly dangerous. At least on initial appearance. So, I'm going to start using Blink on my front cactus. And use rapid fire. Let's see. Let's see what happens. He does not have a whole lot of MP. Death. So he's undead. Let's see, do you regain... Yes, you do. You regain your MP when I drain it. And apparently he has enough MP to cast that over and over again. But now I wish I had Magic Hammer. I wonder whether this resets his ATB bar. Alright, let's see what I can Berserk here. No, I'm not going to. Feel free to tell me whether I can Berserk him or not. I just want to have the regular boss fights rather than an enemy that is super easy to take out. Just in case it works. That's not all that dangerous. Let's see. 12 MP. 9, 7, 5. So is this a different monster every time he casts Death on himself? Also, Death apparently doesn't cost him any MP, so I think this is a different monster each time. Again, I'm going to be closing chat, just to avoid accidental spoilers. Yeah, this is different. This is kind of where we started before, or ended before, so those are each different enemies. And I don't think Death is actually Death in this case. This is just him switching forms, probably. Blink on you. Focus and power. The Twin Tanya is really vulnerable when focusing power. I don't know about this guy. Archeo Demon. So I feel like those are just different forms that we eventually will be able to churn through. You're going to use the Mighty Marsh, so we have regeneration on everybody. Let's see. Okay, this guy form also will have pretty much 0 MP at this point. I have no idea what you want to do. Let's try a Holy to see what happens when you actually cast a spell on him. He's absorbing Holy. Oh, that's good to know. Because Holy would have been the thing that I tried first. So I can basically make him never attack. Which is interesting. Because I just keep doing this thing. Maybe it's a full heal that doesn't cost him any MP. Alrighty, and you're going for the Hero's Rhyme. Increases our levels up to 99. You can increase levels beyond 99 with a chemist, but oh well. So Spellblades. Oh, you don't have any MP. Wait a second. I don't have any MP. Oh, did I miss? Oh, this is backwards, isn't it? Oh no. Alright. So I was not absorbing his MP. He was absorbing mine. Well, that took me way too long to realize. Good thing. Alrighty. Let's see. Either way, we now know how to... Let's see. Nice. Of course it's not divisible by its two. Bit of flash. Nothing too dangerous. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Kara has no MP anymore left at this point either. Yeah, I didn't read those numbers the correct way around. But at the same time, Kara can just prevent him from ever doing anything at all. By just doing that. So maybe this is kind of a decent way to go about it. I'm pretty sure Drain will also be reverted. Let's try flashing. Oh, he's blind. Nice. Drain touch. Appears to be a response to that. Can you just attack with this? I'm not sure this is any faster. No, I think it's the exact same speed. I might as well use rapid fire in case he would have something that prevents me hitting him. That's about 20,000 damage right there. Slightly less. Oh, he does that even when... So no, it's not a response to rapid fire. It's a response to something else. Just attacking him straight up. I wonder whether it does heal him to full. It probably does, because that's the exact animation an undead does when you use Doom on it. I highly doubt this works. So... just removing the spell blade. I think he is under protect. So maybe if I just deal enough damage he will eventually die, but I feel like this is always a full heal. So, I need to figure out a way of how to deal damage to him without him healing back to full, essentially. In the meantime, we are leveling up thanks to Song. So eventually we might be able to just one-shot him thanks to 899,999s. Although it might just be cut in half anyway. Let's see Flamethrower. How does fire do against him? It heals him. Focusing power. I'm just going to defend here for now. And you use... how about the wind? Also heals him. So Holy Wind and Fire heals him, which indicates that he is probably weak to something. I just don't know what it is. Vampire will be redirected. What about Mind Blast? Mind Blast is neutral damage, and he does not react to it. The worst case scenario, I would be able to just Mind Blast my way to victory. Eventually. Unless he just coincidentally didn't respond to it. He responds with Curse. The only one affected would be Lena, for all I can tell. Curse in other Square games. Actually only... well, actually I have Aqua Breath too, but... Curse in other Square games inflicts all status effects. Although traditionally in Final Fantasy V, if one status effect didn't do anything, the others wouldn't do anything either. Like if it was just immune to one of the bunch of status effects, it would just not apply. What was that? Focusing power again. So 301 are our current HP ticks. I don't know when Lena will be done with the singing to full level. Oh well. I think if you need it. Yeah, 108 on Lena. The damage keeps rising. I think this is pretty fixed damage, so as long as I see higher damage rolls, I will assume that we'll deal more and more damage. Since we don't have any trouble surviving for the most part. Oh. We'll be fine. Alright. Oh, I see. Okay. So, what just happened is he used the ability of his to try to... Basically what he is using on us is the question mark blue magic. And what that does is it deals damage based on how much HP he is missing. However, that spell does have a chance to miss. And the chance to miss is increased by me using Shell. So I will eventually be able to beat this guy just by using Mind Blast. Let's see. Still use more damage, so we are not done leveling up yet through Lena. Also, the higher level we have, the less likely it is for him to hit the question mark move, even if he does counter with it. 2378. And really, I'm not worried about its damage, because the max damage he does is 1000. I have way more HP than that. 352 on Ferris. If we don't see another increase in HP ticks on region, I will assume that Lena is done with that. Also, I'm going to remove her blink for now. Because the only way to get her to stop singing is by slapping her, kind of like a regular bard, right? That's how it works. Alright. Now, I need to make sure that I don't kill her. But I still need to hit her, so... I think the Aya spell should work in theory. Dagger, there we go. That's a good one. That's literally the weakest weapon there is. And you know what? You're not going to attack anyway, so might as well equip something that gives you some defense. Or alternatively, you could just go for stealing stuff. Actually, if I wanted to steal stuff, I guess I would have had to equip steal, because an attack will make him just heal to full. Probably anyways. I still don't know whether that's actually true, or it just didn't really do anything yet. Focusing more power. I love how the region ticks are almost out healing whatever he does. Alright. Next thing Kara does is actually attack. I didn't expect to use blue magic as an offensive tool. How did Kara not get hit by that? It Did you use Aegis Shield and you didn't see it? Probably. Okay. Here we go. The next order of operation is you singing the Sinew Attitude. It increases our strength. We're going to wait for a while here. I'm actually just not going to do anything for a while. Probably have to heal though eventually. Until the strength increase is apparent anyways. Holy. I've not seen you use that before. Apparently I'm immune to that on Ferris. Probably because of the force shield I take it. Drain touch. Focusing power. Actually, I think during focusing power he might not respond with the thing. So next time he does focusing power, I'm going to go ahead and attack him with rapid fire. I don't know when my strength will be maxed out. We'll see that. Basically my idea is to just end him right there. Might Wind, by the way, heals as much as you have HP, so... Because Ferris is pretty much always healthy thanks to the force shield, I guess. Not going to do a whole lot. Yeah, wait for his next... Oh, I didn't need to activate yet. Well, this is 8 times for 36. Oh, okay. It was good enough. We get a Chaos Orb. Alrighty. There we go, now we have to just walk all the way back. Have I tried Requiem? No, I haven't. Would have been an interesting idea, actually. We now have a video of your cats grooming each other with this battle going on in the background. Nice. And hey, Surfer Ninja, you just did a large amount of screaming. Oh. I don't know how that could be in a good way, but hopefully in a good way. Greetings to you and welcome. I hope you can relax for a while. So, now I'm reading chat again, by the way. So, if you have any information on this boss, feel free to relay them over to me. I would be curious about it. And in the meantime, I'm just going to equip Throw on you with a Magus Rod. And probably just throw enemies to death with whatever we have at the time. Lashka's agility, so I'm going to give this to you instead. You have the defense and force shield. That's pretty much going to be your weapons of choice anyways. And you have a Longinus and a Gladius for now. Okay. So now I need to get back. I need to go through the middle actually. Xcodes, thank you! Thank you so much for 17 rounds in a row support. Welcome back to you. Well, I'm glad you enjoy your stay. Thank you so much, Xcodes. The main reason why I haven't tried Requiem is because my Requiem user was singing the entire time. Plus, I did say I hope it doesn't come back to bite me, but it actually might in the end here, I guess. based on what enemies can or cannot do. And my hope was that I would not have to worry about not having something where it forces me to use magic. Although, since I pretty much survived everything anyways, it's not that big of a deal, it looks like. I can just use suboptimal spells instead. Let's see, it was undead, absorbs elemental magic, so non-elemental stuff should have worked. Right. I did end up doing quite a bit of damage to him. Reminds me, I still have Puma Shurikens that I never end up using. I did end up doing quite a lot of damage to him. Just purely because I had Mind Blast by chance, really. There was no real... I never intended to pick up Mind Blast, it just kind of happened somewhere along the way. And it ended up being actually quite fine. Also, it had next to no magic defense and can be muted to stop the death counter. Really? Are you sure? Because it didn't seem to cost magic, so I felt like it was a special type of mute. But I guess I didn't try silence, that would have been a decent choice too. Anything else? I appreciate your insight, by the way. Oh, that guy is not even in the back row. Oh. That's about it. 50,000 HP, 62,000 MP. Yeah, about the MP. It's just like, huh, that was weird. It didn't click in my head that he was undead, based on how he used death. But at the same time... Oh, right. I'm an idiot. That was actually death, wasn't it? Because I never absorbed this MP. Ha ha ha. Oh my goodness. And now I kind of wish I had Magic Hammer. Either way, nothing bad overall. So you need more speed. How did I give you more speed last time? Kaganui actually has more speed. You have 50 now, 49, 49. 49 actually still interferes a bit, so I'm going to give you Grand Helmet, and I'm going to give you Crystal Helmet. For now. Just so we are running through this area here faster, without me having to do a ton of menuing. How do you get through here again? Sure, that should still kill him, right? Nope, not quite. So it would be better if each one of my characters were to just attack once. You could probably put a wall on it so they reflects doom instead of casting itself, assuming that works. That's actually kinda clever, nice. Yeah, if you have more thoughts like that, feel free to share them. Or even strategies on how to beat this guy at a lower level, or low level for that matter. Because at this point I'm just curious. That's not where I need to go. But yeah, wall on him would actually be clever. The thing is, despite me clearly recognizing, oh, I absorbed MP from myself rather than the other way around, it didn't click with me that it would be a regular Doom spell now, thanks to... Oh. It didn't click with me that it was actually a regular Doom spell after all that he was casting. Oh god. That guy didn't die. Does he attack the wrong one? I have to manually target. Okay, the second from the right it is then. I'm going to an awkward way, aren't I? Sure. I love how that's just one Justin. Fair enough, Dark Slash. A lot of things are different, but also at the same time a lot of things are similar. So a lot of things I would imagine do carry over. I'm a dummy. That was a long stretch without getting into encounter. So let's see. I've never gone through the waterfall in the middle section here, only at the bottom or the top. Okay, I don't need you anymore. I'm going to equip you guys again with ribbon and basically regular things. Like ribbons. Always ribbons. And you don't need Hermes sandals anymore, you get the Sorcerer's Mantle back. Just checking whether there might be something hidden behind the waterfall, but there does not appear to be. Did I beat Archaeo Demon? Oh yeah, that was the name of that Twin Tanya thing. It wasn't particularly difficult, to be completely honest with you. Just a bit of a puzzle that I coincidentally had the solution to. Well, I had a solution to it, thanks to Mind Blast. And then just did the remainder of the damage with a rapid fire that just killed him outright. I'm tempted to try and just regular attack this guy to see whether this is sufficient, but I'm pretty sure it isn't. Well, considering that there's still that main door in the center room, it's either a treasure room or that's where we fight Enua. We'll see. Image. Your two attacks would always miss no matter what, but he dodged actually both of them. That's like 4 enemies stacked on top of each other, isn't it? And yes, feel free to answer that if you know. Because those assassin enemies seem to be kind of strange. Ninja assassin things. Those guys. Reflect. Oh no, what am I going to do? Ah, this guy is a masterful dodge. person. Right. That's what I figured, so I just need to immediately start running afterwards. Okay, at least one of them is down. Daggers as once again have half the enemy's chance to dodge. Alrighty, we are back here. I don't know what I'm going to have to expect, but we are mostly set up already anyways. I think I'm going to give you is an Aegis shield and the... Masamune, or Masamune. If I ever find it. There it is. And Darius gets the Defender Sword. Where is it? Defender Sword, there it is, and the Force Shield. Starting to wonder whether I should equip people with an Angel Ring just to prevent stuff. Apocalypse and Ragnarok. Are you? Cottage. They can cast Blink, yes, but I think there's enemies that in the game that are actually just multiple enemies, but the game doesn't tell you about it. There's that. Hi.
It seems the barrier has fallen. Now you may go on to the deepest bowels of these caverns and find what you seek.
Alright, let's see. Maybe there's going to be more enemies and I have to unequip the Masamune again. Oh. I like the music. This looks like there's more enemies, so I'm going to unequip the Masamune for now. You get Kagenori, whatever. An Ironclad. This might be a horrible idea to just rapid fire away. I would like to point out that sprite art on this thing looks amazing. Takedown, takedown. Which I thought would confuse, but it doesn't, so we're fine. Pretty sure this will kill him. Maybe it's better if I had Rump just rapid fire first to see whether it might start try to kill him. Either way, if I ever wanted to level for whatever reason, this would be a good place to do so. Mutsu what? Mutsu no Kami. Phantom Sword shrouded in mystery. Mutsu no Kami. Actually worse than this thing, but better than that. The regular sword is not actually Knight Sword though, so that's kind of neat. Also, I'm actually going to do this. I'm going to turn you into a samurai for now. I wanted to master samurai just so she would have the innate ability to have that dodge thing. Which I think is Shira Hadori. Maybe. Yeah, I think that's the passive one. Basically, just an additional chance to dodge physical attacks. I'm going to sing in the meantime too. Actually, the Thornlet is not good, but everything else you can just keep. Whoa. A U strike? I don't think I've ever seen those guys attack. I was killed them before. Wow. So it is a katana actually, rather than a regular sword? Weird. Also, critical hit chance is pretty good. Magical singing samurai. Hey, we need encouragement for battle. So yeah. Elixir. Okay. Fair enough. Rapid fire away. I think this guy is dead, so you can stop attacking him. You really don't like the dino zombie, do you? Right, I did take Ferris weapons away, so I should get Ferris the second strong weapon again. Pots likes to feed fed horse sometimes. I think this is our even more assassins stacked on top of each other. I don't even know how I would figure that out. Maybe they are susceptible to break. I guess I haven't tried Breakblade in quite a while now. Maybe I should do that sometime. Maybe get the Ragnarok sword. King Behemoth and Behemoth. Right, I think we just berserk this guy, don't we? Breakblade and Flare Blade in that order. Yeah, berserk works on those because they have pretty devastating counterattacks. So I berserk them so they don't counterattack anymore. You just wait now. That guy is dead because Breakblade works on it. That guy should be dead because, well, that's just a lot of damage. The secret is that the assassin is a stack of evil Mughals in a coat. Wow. Okay. It looks the exact same as the other place thing. You know what, let's just rapid fire and see what happens. I know Behemoths are counterattack as well, but I think only the first and third wings can get counterattacked, so the King Behemoth would never counterattack this attack just now because it was the last of the series of swings. Now he's dead anyways. Yeah, we're fine. Let's make sure that the other dude doesn't counterattack us with bad things. Can I berserk you? Yes. Oh yeah, I wanted to test whether Breakblade works on those guys. Too late. It's actually pretty good when Kara takes out the Dino Zombie all by herself. That way all the attacks are going to be focused on the assassins. And hey Lethan, welcome, I hope you're doing well. I'm actually still in the GBA dungeon. This has a void section, so to speak. Alright. Use break. I need to just attack this guy. I need to defend with Ferris again. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Either I hit different enemies. No. Wait. Well, I wouldn't know, because no, it's the second attack that is a Muramasa that probably doesn't lend itself to being used in things. That's literally the first time I've used throwing money at enemies. Spellblade is what I meant earlier. Hades! I have no idea what you are, but I'm going to sacrifice. Death. Alright. That didn't work the way I hoped it would. Roulette. Somebody's going to die. Oh, she has bone meal equipped by accident. Let's see if I can berserk you. No, okay. How convenient. I have no idea what this thing is, but probably is not going to withstand a barrage of attacks like that. 1,500 gil, 12,500 experience. And I think Lena just mastered Samurai. Nope, equipped katanas, but nothing else. Surprising. Can you imagine Lena just seeing the roulette hand go on her and she just said, no! Yep. But yeah, she has the bone meal equipped because I didn't pay attention. But at the same time, ended up working out in our favor, didn't it? Okay, this looks different now. Varys and Kara should be able to take care of the dino zombie. Or not. I thought they should be able to, but I guess not. Yeah, you strike. I like the critical hits from this thing, but because it can't be used with Flare Blade, I think on average it's worse than using any other weapon. As long as I'm using Spellblade anyways. If I were to stop using Spellblade with this thing, it could potentially be stronger for that end. I feel like the right side is... This ladder doesn't seem to go anywhere. Okay. I don't like those guys. Can I blind them? Maybe. So those are going to use an ability that will likely cost me 25% of my maximum HP. Wow. Counterattack. Oh, both of them are in the front row. And he just one-shots them. Alright, we can just probably attack with both Kara and they are dead in one turn each one. No, we can go through here. One of them will lead to something basic, like a chest. The other one will lead to somewhere else. That is probably further on. Okay. Easy enough. Oh, maybe both of those thingies go to the same place. Which is mildly unexpected. But not good. Bonk. Okay, it does need all three of the characters in order to take down one dragon. Oh, this looks like it might be a boss battle. Okay, Lena is rather far away from where we need her to be. For Samurai, but maybe later. This does not seem to be over. Alrighty, you get Sing and you get White Magic. Yeah, White Magic is fine. Alright, then you also get the Aegis shield, you get... I assume this is a boss, we'll see in a second. Because it's in the middle of the way, it's not a teleport. Probably anyways, that would be weird. And you equip 2 shields? No, that's unfortunate. Aside from that, I guess you get something that blocks physicals. Such as the legendary ninja weapon that I don't know the name of. Oh, there, Sasuke's katana it is. You get the rune. You don't get the bone mail, sorry about that. You do, however, get a black robe and Sorcerer's Mantle. Oh yeah, you also get the Masamune in order to cast haste on yourself. First thing. So then you get the Force Shields and Defender Sword. Wait, you still had the Defender Sword equipped, that explains your low damage, which was actually not that low. And I need something else on you, sorry. Something that we can use with blading. Okay, you get the... Oh, it's fine actually. You have the Vision over West? Yeah, okay. Let's see what's here. Intruders confirmed, commencing vermin extermination. Oh. There appears to be launchers on this thing too. Mighty Marsh for things. I should have sped you up. Guardian wave cannon launchers times 2. This may or may not be weak to lightning. Launchers were not lightning weak, so maybe I should bring priority to take them on just by attacking them. Oh. Apparently they are not susceptible to that kind of thing. That's less than ideal, because I don't have immunity to aging, I think. Something tried to attack Lena and she blocked it. Half your HP gone. Let's just rapid fire and see what happens. Okay, something over there we hit. Maybe the Guardian is in the middle. And that's what you hit there, so 2 to the left. Okay, that hits a launcher. Diffusion cannon online. I'm just going to heal you for now. And you're going to sing the Swift song so we have more speed. Because this also increases the rate at which you sing as well. I did not mean to rapid fire. Oh well. That's a different target entirely up there. Okay, 1 launcher done. Let me actually see whether I can hit wholly on this thing. This is apparently the Guardian, it might or might not work. Nope, that thing is just a dummy target, it looks like. Rainbow Wind. So we just hit the second launcher real hard now. That's the plan. The armor was destroyed. I wonder whether he regains control of that stuff. So now maybe I'd be able to hit that thing. Let's see, blue magic, what could you do? Nothing. Low to all, let's see whether that does anything. Oh, it does. No, that's going to make him slower. Let's hit this thing. Okay, we can hit the Guardian now, let's just attack. What do you have of a weapon? Defender sword? Or why not attack? You're in the front row anyways. Delta attack. Would petrify, but we are immune to petrify. Should deal a little bit of damage. I should definitely actually use Spellblade now that I think about it. Safety lock offline. Varys needs to heal sometime soon, but I'm really not worried about this guy. Raviga. This might be actually counterattacks. Yeah, I should have definitely done this to begin with. Just in case he does anything physical. Varys needs to stay alive pretty much. And Circle, well, it's not physical, but it's not pleasant either. Alright. Oh. I guess the launcher wasn't the final target. A crystal orb. That reminds me, I got a thing that I didn't even analyze earlier. That was easy. Alright. Oh, I do have an angel ring. Right. So Chaos Orb is something that I got earlier. Dark Orb that increases the power for elemental magic. So it's basically just the Magus Rod in accessory form. With a bunch of magic defense too though. That's kinda neat. Crystal Orb. Orb full of magic. Plus 5 magic power. I don't see how this is any better than what we have right now, because Hermes boots are way too crazy good. Hey Dan, welcome. Welcome to you. Hope you're doing well, and good morning. Or good evening actually. Or good night. What's that top hat on the grinder? Top hat? Weird. I think it was not really a threat. It gives you tons of time to kill it and doesn't really hit that hard. Yeah. Based on my knowledge of Soul Cannon, I figured it's better to take out the extra parts first, so there's that. Chaos Orb can't be used effectively just yet, it auto-zaps the user. Basically you are telling me in the future this is going to be a combo piece. I'm going to... actually no. Let's see what's further up. Maybe I don't want to turn you back yet. You're doing well. Nice. That was nice. Ah, Grimer doesn't quite get the concept of how hats work. Oh. The Mesne? What is it, the Mesne, guys? Either way, I need to grab something to drink real quick. Be right back, and I did not expect to fight him here. Be right back. Alrighty, I'm back. So, at the Mesne, land attached to a manor and retained for the owner's own use. Pronounce domain. Oh, domain. I always thought you would that's where the word domain comes from, I guess. I was halfway expecting this was a spelling error, but thank you for the information. Who enters my domain? Humans, is it? You have come all the way here, the ending point of both light and darkness. What do you seek from this place? Power? Fame? Foolish humans. Those do not await you here. Here.
There is nothing. No past, no future, no present. All that is sealed within this beautiful darkness is the stillness of eternity. I see you've begun to understand my glorious existence here. Yet perhaps it is best if you see for yourself my power. Power that holds the whole world in fear. The power of the void.
Oh boy. Only single target? First of all, you need to speed yourself up. Let's see. Yeah, it's only single target. Maybe he has a second phase like Neo. Yeah, kinda fancy. Never seen this right before. So, I'm going to try and zap you, assuming this works. Also, Ferris is in the front row. I didn't expect to find the boss right here. So, I need to double check Ferris' equipment. Oh, shield defender, that's so nice. You're missing a bit of MP, but we have plenty of elixirs to restore that. So, again, I'm going to minimize chat so no accidental spoilers can happen. And I'm curious. Dandaga, 820. Substantial, but nothing too insane. Swift song, so we speed up. Oh, I should have used the hero song first. Oh well. It's fine. So, let's see. Attack first. 999, that's expected. And also evasion. He doesn't seem to counterattack. Oh, he has dummy targets, of course. That's the expected thing, but at the same time, even though dummy targets, rapid fire is probably still my best bet. Can I blind you? Maybe. I don't know. Regen. I'll definitely want to dispel that. Osmose. Oh, the rod on the end it uses Osmose. Bio. This thing is real fast. God, he doesn't really. She really does not like that stuff. Okay, we're getting somewhere with removing your MP there. Let's actually see. Level 2 old. Not divisible by 2, as expected, which was a surprise earlier that it worked. Okay. I think rapid fire because it doesn't miss. It's still a decent shot, plus he doesn't necessarily counterattack even if he could. So, and what you're going to do is, I don't know. So keep trying to blind him. Actually, you should go in the back row. I'm not too worried about those spells. Oh, maybe I should be. Nice. I don't know which part of his body, so he has 3 parts, 2 dummy targets. Some of those do end up using... Oh, that's a load of damage right there. I wanted to use White Wind, but no, that's a bad idea. Some of his parts may have their own MP pool, or may just not react to MP at all. Oh, this looks like Almagas incoming. So if the main body is the only thing that I can sap the MP from... Could you? Guys, please. Now this is just getting silly. Deep Freeze, that's new. Didn't seem to do anything. The main body is the thing where his powerful attacks that cost MP come from, it's fine. Although Osmose might actually just kind of not cost him anything to cast, and it restores his main body's MP. We'll see. Just healing to full real quick. Guys, please. 1 in 3 chance. At least one of your attacks should usually hit. There we go. And I'm going to just give you an elixir prematurely, just in case I need the MP. We have plenty of elixirs still. Never really farmed them. I just didn't have to use for them. Naga. Let's just assume he's blocking these attacks with his hands rather than our characters not being able to target the correct thing. Pond's Chorus, Evil Eye, so Petrification, Toad. We should be immune to both of those. Let's try Mind Blast. Grand Cross, that's what I expected, based on the background. Let's see, Grand Cross applies one of 21 status effects. We are immune against most of them, but Confusion, Zombie, and Death and Doom Clock are the dangers. Nothing seems to have happened. Some of those can be a bit sneakier though. I think we're fine for the most part. I'm just going to attack normally now. IO might be a response, but doesn't really seem to matter much to us. Miss. He has a lot of physical evasion. Attacks might not be all that great anyways. So he has 180. Also, of course, I need to dispel you. Because he actually has shell right now. No armor, though. 45 times 4. Okay, 33 times 4 is... Actually, I don't know. He has 99 MP left. Actually, if I just count times 3, that's how much he will have left, rather than calculating how much he had. So 75... That's like less than 60. Holy! Depending on whether it's the main body or not, it might be not all that relevant. Hit this attack, because why not? Okay, rapid fire instead. Oh my goodness, guys, please! Actually, I need to put you in the back row, Varys. Okay, 7 times 3 is 21 MP left, 15 MP left, 16 MP left. 9, 8... Drain Touch, not enough MP! Sorry, I like doing that. Okay, like 4 MP left. I'm just going to continue until he has nothing. Because Osmose only costs 1. So in theory, he would be able to still use Osmose if it uses it from his regular MP pool. I'm going to knock you out of the thing. Alright, we are done here. So, Lena, please! Oh goodness, this could take a while until I get to knock her out of the thing. Flare Blade it is. Region. Osmose. I think Osmose didn't say the not enough MP text. Although this could have been because... Yeah, Osmose actually would be able to absorb MP for him. But I don't know whether it applies it to his main body. Lena, stop the blocking, please. Only Naga shield anyways. Okay. The speed is not all the way up yet, but at the same time Lena's is actually lacking haste. We have no way of applying haste for Lena. Wow. Maybe regular attacks are the way to go. You? Hi, holy. I could give you the save stuff. Alright, regular attacks are quite fine. Okay, holy works pretty well too. So, this is why you had to mass him in the first place, and I kind of forgot about it. The power of the void is increasing. We may have entered the next phase now. You're going to get the Mighty Marsh, so we have regen on everybody. I love having regen. Just those healing ticks, where you can not worry, don't have to worry about those last few HP to top you off. Oh, wait, what? Only deal half the damage now. White hole. We'll petrify, but we are immune against that thanks to Ribbon and Aegis Shield. You might have automatically now Protect and Shell. Let's see. Yeah, only half damage now. Reaper Sword. Huh. I guess we are immune to instant death. Duns Macabre, that's bad. Well, that doesn't matter now. Duns Macabre, because zombie. I have a plenty of holy water, so... Zombie is actually better than instant death. Oh. Not now, anyways. White hole. Because it would allow me to not have my characters... Oh, I would not need to buff them again, that way around. So he actually has MP again. I think. I'm actually going to try that real quick. Because I think it's basically a different enemy now. So, going to the hero's rank to increase our levels gradually now. To use Mighty Guard again for Romp to have the thing. White hole, doesn't matter. Next I'm going to be using White Wind to just heal everybody to full. Let's see. Yes, okay, he has MP again. I would like to remove those MP. Wait, he is only one target as well, so... Rapid Fire works now. And before I do anything else, let's remove his MP. That's just something I really like doing. And... White Wind. This is so much faster when there's no dummy targets. So... Less than 100 MP now. $45. 15, 16... 15, 16? That doesn't make sense. Ha! Oh my guess! Not enough MP. Well, too bad. We definitely did enter phase 2 after the thing was mentioned. Alrighty. That's alright, just really like running those guys out of MP. Blade back online. How much MP do you have? Oh, you should have all the MP, considering you just absorbed all of it. I was thinking maybe they are starting to run out of MP, but no, probably not. Let's try this spell. Maybe this does work. We only deal half damage right now. But usually inherent... Yeah, no it doesn't. Inherent Protect and Shell doesn't really get dispelled in any way, shape or form. Reaper Sword. We're immune it. Deep Freeze, not enough MP. Huh. All those things that cost MP. Maybe I should keep Kara on Osmose, just in case he does a silent switch between enemies again. Oh no, he dealt a little bit of damage. I'm actually going to do that. Oh, is that it? Was that phase 2 now? What the? Is this an earthquake? Yipes! It's a void quake because we're in the void, buddy. Or something. Ah, something's pulling. Being sucked in. I'm not going to read chat yet because if you just say GG and they'll know that it's already over. Oh, well, I guess I know it's already over anyways. I guess I beat it. Resting within the shard, the power of darkness. Necromancer. Yep, I think Necromancer is the last thing here, so we got it. Oh. Hi. What's that? Downs, this is terrible. Lend me resistance, please. Can you see the red monster has invaded the cloister of the dead? He stands brazenly before the gate. You four are warriors, are you not? Surely you can vanquish the beast. I thought it was the last one. Egad, that crystal shard! It is. You have gained the power of Necromancer, haven't you? The forbidden power has finally been released. The Necromancer learns dark arts by extinguishing the lives of monsters steeped in darkness. That which stands before the cloister's gate is one such beast. Defeat it, I beg of you. Ow, Mana. Please help. No. Please help. He doesn't let me to. XF, wow. XF, thank you so much for 38 rounds in a row. That's a long time. A crazy long time. Welcome back to you. You don't look good as a necromancer. You look pretty good. You... no. Okay. You look the best as a necromancer, let's be real. XDeath, thank you so much. Welcome back to you. Well, I'm glad you enjoy your stay. Thank you so much. Hey Dame, welcome. Good morning to you. But thou must. Is this a tutorial? I would assume so. I'm just going to equip blue magic on you. Ladius. You get the demon's rod, kind of fitting. Royal crown, sure, you look fancy. And... or miss sandals. Oh, that's what the dark orb is for, or chaos orb anyways, isn't it? That's a pretty good MP score. Or HP score for this. I've never had a necromancer, guys. The only thing I know about the necromancer is that it's undead, so... Let's see how this is going to work. Neo X-Death. Alright, let's see. Something's coming. Wait. Mind Flayer? That's it. Let's repair to Dark Arts. Oh, you don't have anything yet. Oh. I'm supposed to do something here. Maybe I'm supposed to kill the thing with Lena. I think I'm supposed to kill that thing with Lena. So, what can I give you that actually kills stuff? The Ladius actually should be pretty decent. Like 3 more attacks like that. Brains being drained. I don't think you want to do this on a necromancer. Looks like a horrible idea. Victory. Gain strain touch. Excellent work, as you have defeated that foul beast 3 times. With this, you may pass the Cloister of the Dead. To the Cloister of the Dead. The Cloister of the Dead is gathering pleas for restless souls. Your task is simple. Enemies will appear before you, one by one. You must defeat them all. After 5 adversaries have fallen, you may advance to the next stage. You will also be given time to prepare for the battles to come. If necessary, you may leave the cloister. However, in such a case, you forfeit the challenge, and upon your next entrance, even those who you have defeated will return. To emerge victorious, you must press on and defeat the beast in one fell swoop. I see, so it's kind of an endless dungeon type of thing. So I guess I'm not done with the sealed temple yet then. So, Necromancer class does learn stuff by killing certain enemies. But it's so late in the game, it's kinda almost less than useful most of the time. Alrighty, I'm just going to take on that challenge. Boss rush of sorts? Yeah, that's what I expect. Going to give you white magic as well. You're going to be mostly singing anyways. And you get the Aegis Shield and Mass Immune, Sorcerer's Mantle, Mirage Vest, sure, why not? And a ribbon, of course. Alright, I'm curious what this will be. The Cloister of the Dead, I've never seen it.
Hordes of strong enemies that traverse the Cloister of the Dead. Those who are negligent will quickly perish. Are you certain you wish to enter?
Sure. Most of the things you need to kill for Dark Arts are in this area, I see. I'll probably just look up what you need to do. I need to have Len on the back row again. I see. This actually could be a bit dangerous if I don't just use rapid fire here. Never mind. So there's always 4 enemies. But those enemies, considering our power, are, well, weak. At the same time, it's basically stronger versions of previous bosses, it looks like. And all the knowledge might still help. I don't know whether they have different moves though, which is going to be the difference, potentially. Also enemies immediately appear here. And I guess I might actually get a turn here. Yep, Blizzaga. Eh. I'm not impressed. Oh, okay, this one might be a bit more interesting. Unfortunately, I don't have Golem right now. The Guild Turtle is weak to ice. It is also undead. It also deals a lot of physical damage. Oh, it also normally, actually I think it still does, it normally has automatic shell and protect, so we only deal half damage. But that might still be a lot. Turtle, turtle, which I think can confuse. No, it did poison, didn't it? I'm yawning at it? Not necessarily. It just doesn't seem like all that difficult for now. I don't know what's coming up. We'll see. Dun, dun. I thought Ennio was actually straight up the last thing to do in the Seal Temple. I was not aware of this, so this is kinda neat. You're just going to sing the hero's rhyme. You're going to Spellblade Blizzaga. You're going to Spellblade Flare. I like how Ferris is still in the front row, because why not? But this guy actually does have the 25% ability on my entire party, so that's probably the most devastating thing he can do, since it goes through Shell and Protect for that matter. You guys really don't like Lena, do you? Oh! He's not even heavy! That was an insta-kill. This should be weak against Thunder. I'm not even going to bother doing anything with Ferris. Okay, that's half my health gone, but at the same time, I should be able to kill those things rather quickly, usually anyways. The launcher is left. Oh, that's great. I was really confused for a second there. I was wondering whether I was stuck now or something like that. Let's just attack each one of them. They should be weak to also getting put to sleep. But I'm pretty sure they're also rather weak to getting killed. Oh yeah, you can also do that. That's right. Can I multi-target confuse? No. It's going to Berserk this guy here. When they're Berserk, they're not going to do their death counter. Because Arise just revives their allies with full HP. Ow, okay, that's pretty substantial damage right there. Yep, that's what I expected. Because Lena's attack was a counterattack, and not Lena's. Kara's attack was a counterattack. That's what happened there. This guy is berserked already as well. No wait, he was weak. He wasn't berserked. Oh my goodness. Whatever. Let's just use Silence Blade. I know that works. That way they can't revive each other. It's actually kind of spooky because they might just kill me right here. Potentially anyways. I think I can also Mind Blast one of them to paralyze it. But that guy is at least not going to do anything. I probably should single target attack rather than rapid fire though. Although rapid fire should also just silence multiples. That's pretty good targeting, actually. Speedrun strats for killing those guys is just AoE then down, because that's easy enough. Let's see what we get here. He counters with... Oh. Right, no spells here. Fair enough. No spells at all. He counters with blinding my cactus, but that doesn't really matter because we have rapid fire. But he will deal probably a tremendous amount of damage back at me with each attack. He will also likely do his death counter with Holy this time. He didn't counterattack at all. Convenient. Holy, not enough MP. Never mind. It's cute. Alright. I believe we can crowd control those dudes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to silence blade it. Because otherwise they're going to revive each other. Okay, yeah. Berserk doesn't work. You're going to... I think you can insta-kill them. You're not heavy. You might, however, have resilience against it. Oh, wait, we can break blade them. That's what we can do. I forgot about that. Just keep you in the back row. Hey, got the nerd, welcome home. Hello, how are you doing? How's it going? Whatever, we just should take them out anyways. How can he cast magic in the null magic fight? Well, he is the one who created a barrier, so he can temporarily drop the barrier and be fine with it. I'm just going to put in the back row now. Varys is starting to be more of a support rather than straight up combatant as well at this point. Although I guess the items he has equipped never really indicate anything else. Hey, that sounds awesome. We got the nerd. Really nice. Biblos. Alright. Sing the sing of my song. The sing of my song, sure. Alrighty, he will half my level, which was going to be pretty annoying, but we actually do have a counteract to that, thanks to having a bard in our party. I should probably give Lena haste shoes, just so the ticks of the thing are going to be faster. He is susceptible to getting hit by fire. I'm just going to use Mighty Guard by default at this point. Oh, right, he's not heavy. Forgot about that. Means he can have insta-killed. Same as this guy, really. How was my day? Pretty nice, no complaints. Oh, I did not mean to berserk. I think you can break blade that thing. I'm actually really not sure, so as a backup I'm just going to use Flare Blade. I meant to berserk the plant instead. I don't know whether that works or not. I don't think it does. Oh, it does. Ha! I've never seen the plant attack actually. Okay, Break Blade does not work on this thing. It doesn't have any elemental weaknesses. But, oh yeah, right, normally you don't actually have Berserk yet. Time for revenge. Actually, I didn't have any trouble with them. But, yeah, that's fair. Stats. That's not Twintania. Let's argue, demon. That could be interesting. Let's see whether he still does that thing. Yep, sure does. Alrighty, somebody suggested I cast Reflect on him. Also, apparently he's silenceable. So... short-term memory test. Something like that. I mean, I was about to use my other strategy that I used in order to defeat him first time, but since I do know about silence now, it makes it significantly simple. Simple? Simpler. Because he cannot do the thing because he's silenced now. Oh no. Never mind. Alright, so we do cast... Reflect on him. Which that could be really bad in the end. You know what, I'm just going to wait until Lena... essentially gives us the full power of the song. I'm just going to do the same as before. But I think it's faster if I just wait until we get better regen ticks. Wait, do I even get regen ticks right now? I forgot to use the heroes round at the heal thing. I could try sleeping him. Let's see. Maybe sleep works. Maybe poison works. Let's see whether you're asleep. Nope. See whether poison works. Even if he absorbs the element, he could still get poisoned. Although I guess the poison effect would be gone after death, probably? Probably. So sleep doesn't work either. I will just have you get the Genji shield. I'm going the back row. I'll have you get the Flare Blade. And I'll wait with you. Poison is after death? Yeah, but I don't know whether basically the undead revival is counted as a death or anything like that. Didn't I cast a thing on... oh no, I didn't. I remember. Didn't manage to wake up Lena yet. Oh, Mighty Marsh first. because I forgot about that earlier. And then I'm just going to sing the hero's rhyme until the regeneration tick stop increasing. Which was like 357 on Ferris earlier. Essentially, Lena is now singing and increase our level every so often. I actually don't know how frequently it is. Probably as frequently as she gets turns, or would get turns, if it increases by 1 level is what I assume. Which is also likely as to why it is so strong to increase the speed first. $349, $352. Our regeneration almost out-heals everything too. It's kind of funny. 352 still. Okay, this might be the end of that. Yeah, okay. We're now at the maximum level, which is level 99 for the Bard song. Oh, he seems to have 4 defense or so. Either way, about 7,000 per attack times 4 is about 28,000, so I will need to deal a lot of damage through Mind Blast. And I will have you... You have a shield on right now, don't you? I will start singing that song too. Actually, yeah, that's the thing now. A white wind. And I'm going to the bathroom real quick. Be right back. Alrighty, I'm back. So let's see. How strong is Rapid Fire by now? This is about 10,000 damage per hit. That's 80,000 damage. It's pretty much going to kill him. Actually, no, it's only 40,000. I need a little bit more than that. Not much more though. So... going to have you Mind Blast him a bunch. Actually, I'm wondering now whether I could just reflect some spells, potentially. That'll be interesting. Unfortunately, Reflect doesn't last forever, but it does indeed look like we can Reflect Mega Flare at least. That's slightly more damage than anything else anyways. Train Touch does not get reflected. Flare does get reflected. So essentially I could just have Reflect on everybody and we would deal with him easily that way too. Although he does seem to counter his own Reflect. This should kill him. Also apparently we have maxed out our strength quite a while ago. There's many ways to skin this demon. Apparently so. Alrighty, what's the last one in this set? The panda. He is weak to fire. He's also heavy. And he likes to counterattack with various things. Like armor and such. But really, I'm not going to be too worried about it overall. You could have everyone be necromancers, cast reflect on him, then rapid fire to your heart's consent. As necromancers, that's not going to do much damage though. Oh, he might just be dead. Oh, he just is dead. Wait, I didn't even equip the second weapon on Kara again. Whoopsie! I guess not like I needed it. Oh, this is fun. Okay, I'm going to give you... No, it's fine. However, I'm going to give you Summon instead of Void. Your Summon might end up coming in handy in different scenarios. Sorcerer's Mantle, Black Robe, Ribbon, Aegis Shield, and Masamune. He's very dead. Kryl takes no prisoners, yep. That was a single, well, that's only 4 attacks, and he was still dead. So yeah, this is actually pretty awesome here, because one of my favorite aspects of Final Fantasy V is boss fights. And this is very much boss fights, the game, right now. Manticore. He doesn't have any particular weakness. Let's see whether some rapid fires are just going to do this trick already. He does have apparently... No, he doesn't have guard, protect on. Yeah. Yep. Have I played the PC or mobile version of Final Fantasy V? No, I have not. This guy is weak against ice. His moveset consists of attack, and then his next move is going to be attack. Actually no, attack, then attack, then attack, then attack. So a very simple boss pattern in that end. I'm not even going to bother. He might actually deal a tremendous amount of damage and potentially kill Kara if I'm not careful. I'm going to defend here. Nope. Not nearly enough damage to kill her. Oh, he's not even heavy. I forgot about that. Right. Weak to reducing HP to 0. Oh, Garki Mazra is considered an enemy too, or boss. So the biggest downside of... Oh, wait a second. I might be dead here. This could be bad. Because they do counterattack with Berserk. Oh wait, no, we are immune to Berserk. if you don't kill him anyways. The signature is having an insane amount of defense, but and evasion, but not much more aside from that. Oh well, Mighty Mash again. This one doesn't have any particular weaknesses or strengths for that matter. You can poison it, but she can actually remove the poison too. Adamant Toys is not heavy. I mean, yeah. Stop. Hammer time. So, probably doesn't survive that for too long. Initially it felt like there was a sequence of enemies, but now it feels more like... Wow. Now it feels more like it's just randomized or so. So this guy here, he turns into a different monster as soon as he charges up his Giga Flare, which he is susceptible to instant death and also various other forms of attack. His Ice Storm should be his most powerful move, and it doesn't even do that much. Mind Blast could paralyze you, but well, aside from Lena, everybody's immune to that. I feel this is the exact same guy that we encountered in the castle, by the way, based on his attack not being any buffed at all. Kill it with Odin for style points. I would require Lena to be not paralyzed. Pippa on tour, thank you so much for a raid. Appreciate that, and welcome everybody, I hope you're doing well. So, this guy here, we can just silence him. So Spellblade, silence. By the way, did you know that this guy is also weak to wind? I don't think I have particularly anything to take advantage of that, but kinda neat. You're just gonna defend. I assume he will just lose level 3 spells with a good impact, or would if he wasn't silenced. The Rock Wizard. How am I doing? Quite fine. How are you doing? Return, no effect. Return would reset the entire battle scene to how it was at the very beginning. So if you actually don't have a way to deal with this guy, you might just get soft locked here. Or he could kill you eventually. Flare, no effect. Goodbye. It's just use... Yeah, but Lena is not ready to do that. I'll guess Canada is. Oh well. So, this guy always starts on the bottom left. Which one of the Wendigos is the real one? I'm going to use Osmoth Blade on the next boss just to replenish our MP. The one character that can get paralyzed by Mind Blast. I'm going to defend with you because I know you will hit. And you deal more damage thanks to your stronger weapons. But now I don't know where they are, but that's okay because I'm just going to hit and rapid fire at random anyways. Rapid fire, by the way, does not make them change position, so I know this one is the real one. Even if we would have hit him. That's the real one. And it might just be dead for all I know. Yep. Okay, now we're just waiting until we win. Because those other guys are usually going to disappear right away once their main boss thing is dead. Unless the refight here works differently, because those are not going away. Oh, okay, that does work differently. That's curious. Or not. Maybe that was just a weird bug. Oh, hi. I'm missing the enemy here. Oh, it's because Lena gets first turn thanks to the Masamune. He's not here yet. There he is. Hello. So we do definitely not want to use... rapid fire here, because if you hit a hole, you get damage, which is half of your HP gone, if it hits. Also, he is always in the back row, no matter the position. So it's just make sure that you don't attack while he's switching holes. Okay, take care, Governor. Thank you for dropping by. Rest well and have a good night. Friday tomorrow. Friday today for me. Okay. You can put this guy to sleep. So what I'm going to be doing is use Sleep Blade. Then I'm going to use Spell Blade Osmose. He will potentially just use Meteor or Comet actually. Yeah, we should survive it. Until it's Kara's turn. But this will put him to sleep now. And you refill your MP. Yes, 20,000 MP at the beginning. As long as you use rapid fire, he's not going to wake up. You're going to use Osmose as well. And you're just going to switch weapons around. Oh, he did wake up. Oh. Oh well, not like it matters much. Comet is incredibly deadly by the time you arrive at Atmos first, but because it has fixed damage, even if he has increased stat, it's not really going to do anything for him. Same with Meteor. You're going to use Osmose this time. So I think Halicarnassus is weak against certain things, but mostly responds really brutally to summons, so you kind of want to be careful about that. Also, after I think about 6 turns or so, Halicarnassus will use Holy, which deals max damage. Halicarnassus has a load of magic power. Rip it. Nobody's rocked. Oh, Kara has MP refilled as well now as well. Okay, that's pretty simple, honestly. The only thing I want to change up? Well, not really. Aside from maybe use a bunch of ethers on Ferris. But that's about it. We have summons, we have singing, we have blue magic. Although, kind of a limited array of blue magic because I didn't care about filling it up. Oh, and here we have some rather spooky enemies actually for once. You should be fine for the most part by just attacking them. You could use Flare Blade, but I don't think it's necessary. Those don't have much HP compared to where they are in the game. And neither do they have here, for that matter. Haha. But this is easy. I thought they might be spooky. They're not. You might even be able to one-shot one of them if you target the same guy multiple times anyways. Yep, there it is. Boop, gone. Wonder whether they changed the script, because the original script is when it's below 3000 HP it's going to use their strong abilities. It should be a percentage of whatever it is, but I kinda doubt it's actually percentage in the end. So unless they actually modified the script, it's going to be rather awkward for them. I'm just going to defend here. Because Kara is going to be able to defeat Melusine immediately, pretty much. Since Melusine, the way she works, he always starts with having a fire weakness. The gimmick about her is that she would change barrier as a weakness. But if you just kill her outright, that's never going to happen. I don't know whether they have much increased stats or anything like that, but here we are. Also, here. Carbuncle. Just rapid fire him. He doesn't have much HP either, he has only 20,000, where we meet him in the late game. The most dangerous thing about him is Earthquake, but because we now have Reflect, he's never going to be able to Earthquake me in the first place. I predict 2 rapid fires are going to do the trick. So I probably didn't even need to use Carbuncle. Yep, alright. And this guy, just for fun, I can have him blow himself up, assuming he didn't change that in his AI script. Learn self-destruct. Yeah. Self-destruct. To be fair, that does kill 2 of my characters, so it may be a bit of a questionable choice to do that. Yeah. This may have been a bit of a questionable choice to do that. But at the same time, I'm not terribly worried about those thingies. They are susceptible to Break Blade. Rise, champion of the light. So as long as you don't hit the middle guy, we are fine, Romp. Let's see. 1, okay, that's good. 2 dead, 3 dead. Alright, that was a pretty good result there. We're just going to use Column, and we're going to be protected from his physical onslaught attacks. Since those little barriers, they are susceptible to instant death and such. Usually the problem is that they have reflect, so you can't easily apply it anyways. And then Necrophobe himself, he is weak against literally every single element there is. So you can deal max damage to him. He does have a pretty substantial physical defense though. So we can use, I don't know, Iraga on you. And you use Holy, because Holy doesn't normally get used much. So, and his most dangerous combination is using Maelstrom, trying to put everybody in your party to critical HP, and then following up with a physical attack. Also his physical attacks with Vacuum Wave are really powerful, normally, but Golem will protect you, even low level. Okay, anything else? Crazy they put in so much niche things in them? Yes, that's kind of what the thing I love about it. Oh, that's it? That was easy.
I see you've returned safely. I assume that means you have defeated the monster hordes, correct? Then I bestow upon you this token extolling your triumph. The
Medal of Smiting. That's it.
This room exists within a structure constructed by the ancients themselves. From without, it appears to be no more than an old statue of a head, some ruin of cultures long past. In truth, it is a transportation device between dimensions, accessible now due to earthquakes that rent the sea floor. Pressing the switch on the central pillar of this room will transport you from your world to that of the sealed temple.
You don't say. Either way, I think this is it. I think this is it. What does that thing do? Is that even a thing that we can use? Rare. Yellow Spangle. Oh wow, I never knew that. Holy. Oh, that's cruel. Memento. Keepsake from Harm's father. Whispery, mysterious grass that can transmit sound over long distances. Branch of the Guardian Tree from the Great Forest of Moor. World map, sealed tomb. Book describing how to locate the 4 tablets that destroy the seals and legendary weapons. Key to the cells beneath the sealed temple. And time? Yeah, I think this is it. So we've done the thing that we came here for. And alrighty, we have a Crystal Orb and Dark Chaos Orb. Let's actually see what those things even do, because now I'm curious. Crystal Orb. Also, what does the metal do? Anything that I just earned? So Crystal Orb has 20 magic defense, 12 magic evade. That's actually really substantial for an accessory. It gives plus 5 magic power, and that's it. So I'm not terribly impressed by it. The Chaos Orb has 8 magic defense, 10 magic evasion. Again, pretty decent for an accessory. Dosage Mantle apparently has 20 magic evasion, so that's crazy. Also, it only halves the elemental damage. Then the Chaos Orb also has magic elemental up, so it powers up the fire, ice, and lightning abilities you have. It uses HP leak regen, so essentially it's a permanent poison debuff on you, which Necromancer gets healed by it consistently, I think. Oh no, it's actually HP leak straight up, kind of like the Thorn. But it's special. If a wearer is undead, Necromancer, HP leak becomes regen. A world record? I mean, maybe. I wouldn't call it the record if there's no competition in it. So... I guess that's pretty much it. A Robe of Lords is something that I apparently missed. It's a bunch of defense and evasion, not +1 magic. Vishnu Vest is cute. Maximilian is an armor that apparently I didn't find either. Stamina +2, or was it? Actually, I think I did find it. Nope, I didn't. Royal Crown doesn't have anything special attached to it, aside from +1 agility and defense. Decent magic defense though. Grand Helm, nothing special about it. The Force Shield, elemental immunity to fire, ice, lightning, poison, holy earth, wind and water. Wow, that thing is crazy. So, what else? Ladius, cute. Mace of Zeus. Doesn't have anything else attached to it. Earth Breather apparently is a thing that I didn't find. There's -5 agility, -5 magic, +5 strength, +5 stamina. 133 attack. Interesting. Kagenui is the thing that I do have. 20% of the time, so 1 in 5 times it tries to cast stop when you attack with it. That's about it. Fairy's Bow casts 12% of the time Confuse. So... that's a thing. Dark Arts? Oh yeah, Dark Arts is a thing that Necromancer has. I have very, very little experience with the advanced classes, especially the one that I only just now unlocked. Let's see. Who looks the best as a pirate? Or... yeah, who looks the best as a cannoneer, actually? Varys looks pretty interesting. You kind of look cute on it. You look really good in it, though. So who looks the best as a gladiator? No. No. I think Varys looks the best as a gladiator. So Lena... or who looks the best as a necromancer? I think Lena, really, looks the best as a necromancer. I don't like Malefics, so necromancer, Lena. Dark Arts is interesting in that it gives you various abilities, but because it's basically now you're done with everything, what's the point of doing that for collecting? Like, it would be a lot more interesting, like blue magic, if you got necromancer way earlier in the game, since that would actually benefit you to a degree. But you look better as an oracle than Humps, so that means you're going to be the cannoneer of the crew. Huzzah! Looks like a pretty fancy team to me. Gladiator Kryle looks like Carbuncle. Right, gladiators are based on summons actually, aren't they? Dark Arts only for the boss thing, rush thing you have to kill Enua, and even that is really easy. Honestly, Enua was easy. But that's probably because we are level 63 by now. If I didn't have to fight everything along the way, would have probably been a lot more interesting because I would have gone with like level 40, 45 or so. But this was kind of neat anyways. Let's see, Longinus. Longinus has just a thing. Ultima weapon. Kind of cute too. Apocalypse is kind of cute as well. Utsu no Kami. I'm just trying to see whether any of those weapons or things have anything of particular note that I wouldn't know about. There's new spells from the Dark Arts and such. But that's for another time. If you can't beat Enua, I'm not sure what of the refats is supposed to be difficult anymore. I mean, they're cute. I kind of like them. Varys equals Sildra. Oh, that's why she looks so good. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty much it, I guess. Final Fantasy V, as complete as it gets in this version anyways. Is there anything more you can do in the iOS/Steam version of this game? Or is this about it too? Do I intend to do extra dungeon runs in the future? So, here's a thought that I had. If I were to do this run in a 4-drop Fiesta setting, I would have to have a Beastmaster, otherwise we literally can't capture Behemoth. Although, arguably, you could just say, well, you might as well do this differently, really. If you really wanted to. Like, you could just say, okay, that's just a weird little side quest, you can briefly use the Beastmaster for that, no big deal. Which I guess that would be okay. But, if I wanted to do this, I would go with a party of... I don't know. Blue Mage was kind of insanely good thanks to Mighty Guard. Didn't really have anything else to do, however. The Mighty Guard... So technically speaking, White Mage could replace Blue Mage here. But Blue Mage is just amazing. So I would want to have a Blue Mage for this. I would want to have a Mystic Knight for this. And a Ranger, I think. I don't really need a White Mage, although it was helpful. So the last one would be open, so we could just go for Beastmaster. Alternatively, what I could do is I could just go with Bards And zombies. That works. No mime? No mime. I don't have mime. That's true, actually. But at the same time, it's not all that interesting to get it right now. Yep, looks like Carbuncle. So yeah, that's it for Final Fantasy V. It's actually relatively early in the stream for me. However, okay, what I'm going to be doing, I need to do a lot of admin stuff. I planned on taking a day off tomorrow or so in order to get that done, so I might as well start right now already. In the meantime, I'm going to be redirecting you guys to somebody else you may want to watch. So that's it from me. Thank you very much for watching, for listening and for lurking, and I hope you enjoy your stay. And yes, we are going to get back to Secret of Mana speedrunning, but not quite yet. I have to do some admin stuff, basically real-life obligations that I'm just kind of shoving off the entire time that I really shouldn't anymore. Please head over to Almagus for now, who is currently streaming Final Fantasy 9 speedrun. He's at the end of a speedrun. I don't know how much further there is, but I hope you enjoy the show. Take care and thank you very much.